big chance. Morning, Riva. Come on, boy. Got to eat, devil tiger. Got to go. Huh? You stand there. Stand in there. Atta boy. Big clown. You don't want to be better? You got to go out and go to work, boy. You gotta get your exercise.
That was a quick ride, wasn't it? He was running. He was reaching out. I don't think you can make him any better. I really don't.
And then nobody can stay with him.
Clown, you always want to play with me when I started walking.
All standing well as we wait for a start. And they're off for the lead. Ranking for the lead is Riva Ridge in the center of the track. Hold your piece on the inside. Also Dr. Neal between horses. Then on the outside is Halsey's Image. Right along the rail, Sensitive Music. Up on the outside is Majestic Needle and No Le Ace. They're coming by the stands, and Riva Ridge is the leader. He leads it by a length and a half. On the outside to challenge is Majestic Needle in second. Hold Your Peace is third along the rail, followed by Dr. Neal in fourth. Halsey's Image is fifth. Into the rail in sixth is No Le Ace. Then moving back in the field, it is Porcayo, Introductivo. Along the inside, Sensitive Music. Then Head of the River. On the outside, Free Tex, Big Spruce, Napoise, Big Brown Bear, Kentuckian, and the trailer is Our Trade Wind. We're moving to the backstretch, and on the backstretch, it's Riva Ridge, the leader by one length, and Hold Your Peace is now moved up. He has second and is moving alongside Riva Ridge. There is a challenge now. Dropping back a bit in third is Majestic Needle. Beginning to move up is Halsey's Image to challenge for third. No Le Ace holds fifth on the outside. On the inside, it's Dr. Neal. Further back, beginning to move a bit is Introductivo, and Free Tex is also beginning to move up. They're into the turn. It's still Riva Ridge by a half a length, and Hold Your Peace is second by 7 lengths. Much further back, Halsey's Image is third. No Le Ace in fourth. Goes through along the rail. The challenge takes over third now. Then on the outside is Sensitive Music now sixth. Continuing in seventh is Dr. Neal. They're coming for the head of the stretch. That's Riva Ridge, the leader by one length. Hold Your Peace is holding second. Now drops into the rail. Now Riva Ridge and Hold Your Peace are still close together. No Le Ace is gaining ground in third. Further back in fourth, it is still Introductivo. Coming to the wire, it's Riva Ridge under a hand ride by 5 lengths. It's No Lease going by to take second and hold your peace third. Coming to the wire, it's Riva Ridge. No Lease, hold your peace, Introductivo. At the finish, you saw him go on to win it very comfortably. Riva Ridge, No Lease clearly second in the race. Hold your peace and tiring third.
And they're off. Here's the lead. Zulu Tom on the outside key to the net and extreme outside. That's Smiling Jack, and that's the way they go for the turn with Smiling Jack getting a slight lead. They're going for that first turn. Smiling Jack has it. He's going to have it by about a length as they move to the bend. Riva Ridge, second, key to the net, third on the outside. Up extremely close is Nola Hossey between horses. The jockey is looking for room. Can't find it. Comes to the outside and Neil Brust. Key to the net on the outside. Zulu Tom on the rail. Now they're going on the turn. Riva Ridge takes over and has it by 1 length. Smiling Jack second by a half a length on the outside. Key to the net has third by 1 length. Nola Hossey is fourth by a head. On the outside, Real King is fifth. On the rail, Zulu Tom is sixth. Then it's Prince Folkley is seventh. Further back, it's Speed Tex and Big Spruce. And another gap of 6 lengths back is Cloudy Dawn. They're going down the back stretch, and we have horses close together. Riva Ridge and Smiling Jack are right there together, and on the outside of those two is Key to the Mint. Now let's get Key to the Mint second by a head over Smiling Jack. We really have 3 horses racing for the lead. A gap of 2.5 lengths back, it is Zulu Tom along with Nole After. Those 2 horses are right together with Real King on the outside of them, and we have 3 groups actually running in the race right now. It's Riva Ridge, the leader. He begins to open just a bit, now gets about a length. Smiling Jack is second by a head. On the outside, it's still Key to the Mint in third. A gap of 3 lengths back, still the Nole After in fourth. On the outside, Real King is fifth. Zulu Tom begins to drop back is sixth. Now beginning to come up, and surprisingly is Cloudy Dawn, who is taking over sixth. They're moving on the turn. It is still Riva Ridge, however. He has it by a length, and Key to the Mint now takes over second. Dropping in the third is Smiling Jack. He looks like he's going to drop back. Still in the contention, however, is Real King in fourth. Nole After along the way in fifth. And coming on the outside, Cloudy Dawn is still sixth. We're coming for the head of the stretch. Now, Riva Ridge begins to show his lead, and he's out there by 2. Make it 2.5 at the head of the stretch. But still Key to the Mint in second, but it looks like Riva Ridge is opening. Yes, he is. Look at 6 lengths now. Key to the Mint has second. Driving on the outside is Real King. On the extreme outside, he's coming on as Cloudy Dawn. They're coming for the line. It is Riva Ridge, and it looks like he's got all the money right here. The 1640 has it by 9 lengths. On the inside, Real King is on the whole second. On the outside, Cloudy Dawn will be third. The winner, Riva Ridge, by 7 lengths. Then it's Real King with Smiling Jack, and Key to the Mint are very badly tied fourth.
And they're off. On the outside, that's Kennedy Road going for the early lead. Annihilate him is second, with Riva Ridge out in the middle of the track, moving up now to challenge. That's Riva Ridge on the outside. And along the inside, There goes Onion now moving to contention. Onion on the rail, Riva Ridge on the outside, those two heads apart. Kennedy Road is now third by a length and a half. Annihilatum is fourth, a length and a quarter. Secretariat now fifth on the outside. Gamble 5 lengths. Key to the Mint is next. 6 lengths farther back, it's Cougar. They continue down the back stretch. Onion in front by a length. With Riva Ridge on the outside, second, 3 parts of a length. Annihilatum on the rail is third. Kennedy Road fourth. Secretariat on the outside fifth. Those 5 are tightly bunched as they move past the 5/8 pole. It's 6 lengths farther back to Key to the Mint and another 6 to Cougar. Around the far turn now, there goes Riva Ridge up on the outside to challenge Onion. Riva Ridge gets the lead by a head. Onion on the rail drops back second. Here comes Secretariat joining the leaders. Riva Ridge has the lead by a head. Onion on the rail is second. Secretariat on the outside charges up third. Annihilatum is fourth along the rail. Kennedy Road is fifth. As the field comes to the top of the stretch, the entry now running 1-2 from the Meadow Stable. It's Riva Ridge on the rail in front by a head. Secretariat on the outside challenging. There's a quarter of a mile to the finish. Secretariat on the outside. And Riva Ridge on the rail. 3/16 of a mile to the finish. On the outside, Turcotte takes Secretariat up now, taking the lead by a length. Riva Ridge is second. The rest of them far back as they come into the final 16th of a mile. On the outside, it's Secretariat. Secretariat in front by 2. Riva Ridge second and Cougar. Secretariat in front. They're off. That's our native on the outside between horses. Riva Ridge ranges up now, taking the lead. Prove Out moves through on the rail to challenge. A gap of 4 lengths, and our native is third. 2.5 lengths farther back, Twice a Prince, followed on the rail by Loud, and True Night is sixth. Down the back stretch, Prove Out takes the lead by a head, with Riva Ridge on the outside. A gap of 10 lengths to Loud, racing third by a head. Our native alongside fourth. Then 3 lengths farther back, it's Twice a Prince and True Night. As the field moves around the far turn for the first time, it's Riva Ridge regaining the lead by a head. Prove Out on the rail is second. 12 lengths farther back, Loud now third, with Our Native on the outside fourth. 6 lengths farther back to True Night and Twice a Prince. As the field comes into the stretch for the very first time, Riva Ridge on the outside, Eddie Maple aboard, leads by a head. Prove Out with Velasquez on the rail. Those two are stride for stride. The rest of the field 12 lengths farther back, with Loud racing third. After that, Our Native, True Night, and Twice a Prince. It's Riva Ridge now in front by a head. Prove Out on the rail. Those two are heads apart. There's a mile and an eighth to go. And Riva Ridge on the outside has the lead by a head. Prove Out skimming the rail second. A gap of 10 lengths to Loud, now third. Our Native on the outside is fourth. True Night saving ground fifth on the inside, and Twice a Prince around the clubhouse turn. Prove Out now on the inside, regaining the lead as Riva Ridge races second on the outside. Those two leading most of the way. It's Prove Out on the rail. Riva Ridge on the outside. Gap of 7 lengths. Now Loud is third by a head. True Night fourth on the inside. Gap of 10 lengths. Back to Twice a Prince and Our Native. They continue down the back stretch. Prove Out now in front by 1 length with Riva Ridge second. 3.5 lengths farther back. Loud inches up on the outside to be third by a head. True Night is fourth by 6. Twice a Prince and Our Native. They continue down the back stretch with Prove Out. Jorge Velasquez aboard, showing the way by a length and a half. Riva Ridge with Eddie Maple second. Heliodoro Agustinez takes Loud now up into the third spot as they round the far turn. It's Prove Out in front, maintaining a 3-length advantage. Loud now takes over second position. Riva Ridge dropping back third. Gap of 2.5 lengths. True Night is fourth. Our Native and Twice a Prince. They're coming now to the top of the stretch. It's Prove Out, holding on to the lead by a length and a quarter. Loud on the outside is now second in a belated bid. There's a quarter of a mile to the finish. Prove Out has the lead by a length and a half. Loud now second by 8. The rest of them far back. Into the stretch now. It's Prove Out drawing away. Now leading by 3.5 lengths. Loud is second. The others are far back and won't make it. As they come to the 16th pole, Prove Out, Jorge Velasquez aboard. And Prove Out's going easily as they come to the wire. Prove Out in front.